At the end of Friday the 13th Part 2, Jason is defeated and thought to have been killed by the combined efforts of Jenny Field and Paul Holt, with Jenny slashing into Jason's shoulder with his own machete and unmasking him. She then, in what is considered by many to be a dream sequence, heads back to one of the cabins near the main lodge, where she is soon attacked by an unmasked Jason with the machete still lodged in his shoulder. Here, we see Jason has a fairly good amount of hair, along with a partial beard. Then, at the beginning of Part 3, which takes place immediately after Part 2, we see Jason flee to Harold and Edna's grocery store after removing the machete from his shoulder. Jason is already bald, but still wearing the same clothes from Part 2, as he is seen walking by Harold's laundry and ultimately the clothes he changes to for the rest of the film. But how do we go from a long-haired hermit with a beard to being almost completely hairless with little to no time in between the films? My theory is that we never actually saw what Jason really looked like in Part 2. Only half. When Jenny unmasked Jason, he is lying on his side, which happens to be the same side that shows the deformities when Jason jumps through the window, while the other side appears to be as normal as anyone has ever seen Jason look. I believe this is due to Jenny's mind filling in the rest of Jason's appearance and projecting it into her own nightmare after at some point passing out and beginning her own dream sequence at the end of Part 2. This is even further evidenced when Chris Higgins recounts her story about her encounter with Jason, who in this sequence has the same appearance as he does in the film. Then, when Jason is unmasked briefly near the Higgins Haven barn while pulling himself from his noose, Chris immediately recognizes him as her attacker from her story. This, along with Jason's appearance as a child from Part 1, indicates to me that Jason may be incapable of growing hair, or at least anything resulting in what we see in Part 2. Since we do see dark strands of hair on the back of Jason's head in Part 4, which Jenny could have embellished into the hair we see in her dream. But that's my theory. Do you agree? Do you believe that Jenny mentally fabricated Jason's appearance in Part 2? Or is Chris Higgins' memory of Jason's appearance possibly mistaken? Comment below with your own theory, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, as well as hitting the notification bell to be alerted whenever a new Dark Theories video is uploaded, and to also be alerted when my new series, Dark Origins, debuts. I am still putting some pieces together for that, but expect Dark Origins sooner rather than later. And as always, I am JG Dark, and thanks for watching.